going to be talking about a topic that you have asked me in many emails to make a video on, and I want to say thank you for subscribing to my channel, to giving me a thumbs up, and to leaving your comments and sending me emails on topics that you want me to go over. So today's topic is how to get my wife interested in sex again. This is Dr. Dawn Michael, and this is what we're going to be talking about today. So the first thing that I need to point out that's really important is something called sexual chemistry. So it would be a spark. It doesn't have to be that it's intense, but at some point in your marriage, have you had sexual chemistry with your wife? Have you felt that she desired you? Can you look back on your relationship and say there was a time when the two of you had good sex? Or that you even felt desire from her. This is really important because sexual chemistry is not something that you can manufacture. It's something that has to be there. There has to be that little spark in order for you to flame the fires. So let's assume that it was there, and I'm going to now give you some information to bring it back to your marriage. So number one on the list. Has your wife ever repeatedly told you something that she does not like? That she does not like that you're doing, that bothers her? This is really important because many times men can be a little dismissive when a wife continues to say something that she doesn't like. Or maybe you brush it off. Maybe you don't take it seriously. But this is very important to her because if she is repeatedly saying something to you and you're not acknowledging it, this can create resentment, and this can also just take away that spark or that feeling of desire or passion that she may have for you. So if there is something that she has repeated over and over again, then it's time that you address it. Next on the list, has there been something that she said that she does like, that perhaps she asked you to do or that you did and she said, hey, I really like when you do this, or it really feels good? Pay attention to that as well and do more of it. The more you do it, the more that she's going to come to you and ask for it. So be aware of that as well. So the next one is confirm with her, again, what she likes and what she doesn't like. It's important that you confirm it because then you bring it out into the open. You can talk about it, you can discuss it, and you can move forward with it. So this next one is very important. It is romancing her outside the bedroom, meaning that you are going to date your spouse again. If you think that you're already doing it, great, but I'm going to tell you to do a little bit more of it. So this would be setting up a date, going on a picnic. It could be that you are giving her a back massage, that you bring her flowers, that you leave a little note under her pillow or send her a text. Make it consistent. Do a couple things a week and think of it as you are romancing her. You are dating her. You are romancing your wife. Women do like this and they do respond to it. Okay, the next one, and this is super important. Compliment your wife. Now, many men will say, oh, you know, I do compliment her. And then we'll get into a discussion where the wife will say, well, I wish he would compliment me more. And what happens is many times men will think that they're complimenting their wife, or they'll think about it, but it won't actually come out of their mouth. And so it's really important to notice her, meaning if she has a new dress, if she's done her hair, she's done her nails, if she's gone out of her way to look nice for you, notice it, compliment her on it. It could be that she's cooked you a great meal, that she's cleaned the house, that she has bought you something. Whatever it is, acknowledge that she's done it and compliment her on it. It really does go a long way when you do that, and it creates warm feeling between the two of you. It creates a nice feeling that you are appreciating her, that you're noticing her. Give her a kiss when you come in, or give her a hug. But oftentimes women will say, I don't think that my husband notices me. And another thing, if she tells you something or she's having a problem, listen. Don't give her advice unless she asks for it. Simply just listen to what she has to say. After you do all of this, and I would say do this for a little while, then you can begin to approach her. Approach her in a way that is sexy, that is welcoming. Give her a kiss on the back of the neck, maybe when she's in the kitchen or outside the bedroom. You can be even seductive. In the kitchen, grab her and give her a kiss. There's so many women who have said, oh my gosh, I love it when my husband grabs me in the kitchen and gives me a kiss, a passionate kiss. Shows me that he's interested in me. And you can do this in any room of the house. So give her a kiss, touch her hair, put your hand, up inside of her hair, touch her body, do it in a slow, sensual way. It doesn't have to be a massage. You could come close to her, pull her in. All of these things are teasing, seductive, sexy, and women like that. They like to be held that way. They like to feel a man's arms around them. So do this, and then this is very important. If you notice that her passion is matching yours, you notice that she is responding to this, then continue to do it. Bring it to the bedroom. Tell her you want to make love to her. Be confident in that. Show her that you're passionate for her, and then proceed to make love. And again, if she's matching that passion with you, then go for it. Now, if she's not, if she's pulling away a little bit, then that's a cue to you that maybe it's not the right time, or maybe you need to back up and give her a little more time to go over the steps prior so that she builds up to it. Now, I will give you a time, because most men will say to me, well, okay, I've been doing this for a week or two and I just really don't see that much change, or she's not really responding. And I'll say, well, how long has this problem been going on in your marriage? Or how long has it been that the two of you haven't been intimate or passionate? So it's not something that's going to happen like that, especially when it's taken a while for this kind of non-sex between the two of you has been going on. So be patient, give it some time. It takes about 3 months for behaviors to set in, for people to feel that it's real. So I would say keep trying, keep it up for a good 3 months. Now, if after 3 months you notice that there isn't a change, you feel that she's pulling away even more, or she basically has said something to you that isn't positive, then at this point you really need to think about the direction of your marriage and where it's going, and perhaps get some help, or perhaps sit down and have a heart-to-heart conversation that some things may need to change, and see if perhaps the spark is still there between the two of you. So I hope that you've gotten some valuable information out of this video. I'm going to be doing a part 2 to this and give you some more tips. But for now, as you know, I believe everyone deserves to have a healthy sex life, and so do you. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave your comment.